All right, so we have another incredible family here. What I'm going to do is walk you through how I pose a family with 3 kids. But this family has 2 3-year-olds, so we've got little boy-girl twins, and we've got a 5-year-old. We've also got parents that are roughly around my height. So we're going to be battling things like height difference. We're also going to be working on how we can pose them in a way to create connection and shape in terms of height and bringing them all together. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how we kind of get them just to connect with the camera as well. You're going to see how I deal with that. So what I've got set up here is another great big backdrop. These are 3 by 5 meters. I've got my seats at the front of the backdrop, so I'm creating lots of distance between them and the background, and that way we're not going to get any shadows. I've got natural light coming in from the side over here, but I've also got a continuous LED daylight balanced light. This is a Godox light, and it's got a 5-foot softbox on it. And I'm going to show you how I use that just to add a little bit more light to get that exposure just right. Because what's happened is with my natural light today, and this happens on so many different occasions, we've got very low light coming through because it's overcast and raining outside. So I know a lot of people struggle with this in different parts of the world with low light situations. So I'm going to show you how I bring in a continuous light, where I place it, and how I use that to create a beautifully lit image. I've also got a V-flat down here, and what that's doing is blocking the light coming through to the background over here. So if I show you what happens, I'm going to bring that V-flat away, and you can see just how light that background is. Now this is personal preference, but I want to light my subjects in the foreground and remove some of the light in the background just to create some more depth. So that's why I bring that reflector, that V-flat in, and I block the light that's coming from here onto the background. That way the little bit of light that's coming in from over here, and then I've got my softbox here that's going to be able to sort of light my subjects perfectly. So I'll show you how I position them, and I'm going to start from the middle out and position Dad and Mum first, and then bring in the kids. But remember, these guys are little, they're young, so we're just going to go with what they're comfortable with and try not to force them into anything that they don't want to do. All right, Dad, come on in. What I'm going to get you to do is sit here, but I'm going to show you first. Sit on a bit of an angle towards that light. So if you can put your knees towards that backdrop there. Perfect. So a seat like this is good for somebody that's tall, because you can see that there's now a 90-degree angle with their legs, which means I can sit a small child on there comfortably. They're not going to fall off, and Dad's also going to be comfortable, which is really important, because if parents aren't comfortable, they're going to look uncomfortable, and you want them to look comfortable, look relaxed. All right, come on in, Mum. We'll try not to be too boring for these kids, okay? So I'll show you how I'm going to get you to sit first. So if you come in here and turn your back towards Dad, bringing this foot up onto the rung of the chair and then placing this foot over here. This little step that I've got going on here is going to make her leg more comfortable, because if it wasn't there, her leg would be dangling, and then that's going to create discomfort, which is what we talked about before. So then that way that foot can go there. We're creating a space here for one of the kids. We're creating another space here for another child, and then another space over here. So we're getting those positions just right. Oh, another thing, bring that elbow up and onto the back here. So that way, even though the legs are faced this way, the body's going to lean in here to open up this space. Alrighty. Okay, now if at any point you feel uncomfortable, just move or tell me, and I can shuffle you around. So yeah, just bring your body around, and you can open up your legs there a little bit. Perfect. Gorgeous. And then just leaning into that elbow there a bit more for me. Beautiful. All right, let's get these kids. Are you ready? You ready to have a photo with Mum and Dad? Do you want to leave your books behind? Pop it on the chair. Good boy. Okay, come on over. Good job. All right, so what we've got here, this beautiful colour palette to work with. I've chosen a grey background because we've got greys in the jumpers and in the jacket, and it's also got a little bit of yellow in, which is going to work really well with that little pop of colour just in the centre there. So you can see we have 2 3-year-olds. The height there, they're not as tall as, you know, older kids obviously. So we've got to position them strategically to get it just right. Alrighty, so let's mix this up a little bit. I'm not going to have the 2 greys together. We want to separate those blocks of colour. I think we need to have a bright pop of yellow in the middle though. Would you like to stand in the middle? And you can come over here. And what I think, Rosie, you can do is, would you like to sit up on Daddy's knee? Yeah, good job. Perfect. Okay, and just bring her around that way. Perfect. And we'll bring your dress down. There we go. I love your shoes. Okay. Can I hold on to it for you? Good boy. Oh, I love this book. I'm going to sit it right here, okay? Alrighty, so this is where I think we should bring Dad's arm in around here. Then you can lean into Daddy. What do you reckon? And hold on to Dad's arm. And this hand here, you can have that just sitting on Dad's leg if you want. And can you bring your feet back just a bit for me? That's a boy. And you can lean on one leg if you want. Maybe stand up a little bit more. Bring this foot over here. That's a boy. Perfect. And we start to create that little bit more relaxed look. Now I'm missing a child. Where did he go? Teddy. Where is Teddy? Boom! There he is. Come on. It's your turn. So I'm going to bring this little bit of colour. I'll bring her back in a minute. But it's always important that you make this fun. If you don't make this fun for kids, okay, stand up. Let's fix your jumper. Good job. Now, have you got a pocket? Where's the hand gone? There it is. Okay. Can you put your hand in your pocket? There. Perfect. And then you can stand there with Mummy. Well, let's go over here to Daddy. Okay, up on Dad's knee. Quick, we're going to take a photo. Ready? 1, here. 1, 2, 3. Like a little monkey. Legs together like a lady. Oh, you hurt your knee? Okay, Daddy's going to put his arm around you and hold on tight so we don't lose you again. Okay, let's fix up this hair. Oh, it's beautiful.
My mum did it like this.
Your mummy did it? Yeah, it looks gorgeous. I love it.
Like that.
Yeah, now can you hold Daddy's hand? All right, and put your bum back just a bit there, knees together, pull the dress down. Hand in pocket. And let's show everyone these gorgeous boots. Yeah. And then bring your hand down under his shoulder there. Perfect. Hand up here on Mummy's knee. Back. Perfect. I like this. All right. Now, have we been practicing our smiles? We have. Good job. Okay. I want you to hold Dad's arm here. Okay, ready? With those beautiful smiles. Okay, let's get a test shot here. You guys look great. Now I'm shooting this at f4.5. Get this exposure right. Looking at my histogram. Okay, I'm going to move back a bit. All right, you ready? Can you get your finger out of your mouth? Good boy. Ready? Where's that beautiful smile? Oh, I love it. You guys are doing so good. Okay, so I'm going to do portrait and landscape. Just lean in a little more there. Perfect. Okay, what I'm going to do is change it up a little. Come in here for me. Side step, side step. Bring your knees together there for me a little more. Okay, this way you can put... You're going to put your hand in that pocket. Let me see what this looks like now. No, bring him back actually. So I was just looking at blocking up that little bit of colour there. bring your hand, come, oh, I'm going to put this hand in this pocket. Good boy. Okay, come forward just a bit for me.
No.
Oh, does Daddy taste good? Does Daddy taste good? No, yuck. Yucky. Okay, so where are those beautiful smiles that we just saw a minute ago? What? That's a boy. Okay, here we go. Where's that beautiful smile? Can you see with all that hair?
No.
No. Alrighty. Where's the smile? There it is. Chin down a little bit for me, chicken. Good girl. Okay. So with kids this age, I tend to take quite a few photos because I want to get all of those expressions just right. We'll let them just relax just a little bit there so I can explain where I've got this light positioned. You probably noticed that it's somewhat turned away from them and it's not turned towards them. So you can see when I do that, the full intensity of the light is coming straight down on them. I want to soften that light a little bit, so I turn it away, and then this light here that's coming off the edge of that softbox is spilling onto them. So the intensity of the light is going this way, not that way. And that way I get all that beautiful soft light that's just going to fill and light beautifully. If I was to shine the light directly this way, this is where you will have problems with shadows, especially if your subject's too close to the backdrop. That's why we create a little bit of separation. But if you do have limited space, this is where I highly recommend filling the backdrop with some of that light and not blocking that light out. So this is where we want to do it. But if you want to add a little bit more light, let's bring in a reflector. She's right. I'll bring it in a bit closer here. And we'll fill some of these darker tones down here that are away from that main light source. Okay. Alrighty, let's get you, actually if you stand up for me, I'm going to move you back just a tad. Okay, let's move Mummy's chair back here. Ooh. Okay, come on in and have a seat again. And I'll bring this in a little closer for your foot if you like. Just lift this foot for me. Alrighty. Okay, come and stand back in your spot. We're nearly finished. Okay, when you've got this age, you can see they just want to do what they want to do. And that's why I always take that little bit of time just to kind of give them a break in between setups and get them to kind of to chill out a little bit there. All right. Oh, that was very kind. That was very kind. Okay, you come back over this way. Or do you want to have a turn with Mum, do you? Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, so this way you can stand in here. Stand up nice and tall for me. Bring your feet in. That's it. You can hold onto Dad's hand. Here, good boy. And then Teddy, you get to stand in the middle. So we've got a different combination going on now. You can stand here with Daddy. Okay, but stand up nice and tall for me. Nice and tall. That's a boy. Can I put her up on your leg? Okay, chicken. Now if you want to put both feet together on that, that might be a bit more comfortable on the box, and sit her this way and bring her back a little bit, and that way this arm can come in here. Let me fix your hair, get it out of your face for you. Yeah, it's beautiful. What are you doing? Head forward. Big blow, big blow. Okay. Yeah, I always fix hair because it is the hardest thing to fix in Photoshop. and I want to get it right in camera as much as I possibly can. Okay, you two wriggle worms. Right, you down.
Okay, everyone down.
All right.
Standing up.
Thank you.
Standing up.
Poor Daddy, because guess what? We need Daddy to help Mummy up here. Okay, so you've got to stand up nice and strong so Daddy can help Mummy. So turn this way a little bit. Turn your feet. Turn your feet. This way. There we go. Turn this foot. And that way you're a little bit more turned in towards Dad, so we've got that shape. And you hold on to Daddy's hand there. Okay. Can you hold on to Daddy's hand so he doesn't fall? Yeah? Move this foot in here. Perfect. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay, we need to bring your legs together like a lady. Sit up. That's hold on to Mummy's hand. Perfect. Okay, leaning forward for me just a little bit there. Ready? Are we ready? I think we might be. 1, 2. There he is. Where's that smile? Good boy. This way. Looking at this camera for me. Good job. All right, I think that this hand here needs to come down here and hold on here. What do you reckon? Poor Daddy. Hand down. That's a boy. Okay, standing up nice and tall. And we're going to get these feet together, haven't we? That's a boy, because look how tall you are. Yeah. Are we ready? Where's that smile? Good job. Where's your smile? Can you cross your legs for me like a lady? Oh, I love it. That's it. Perfect. Rosie. Boo. I'm taking lots here because we got lots of eyes and smiles. Feet together. Teddy, feet together. Good boy. You ready? Boo. Where is Daddy? Where is his smile? There it is. Hi, over this way. No, looking at this one. There's lots of cameras in the room. We need you to look at the right one. Hi. Boo. That's it. I got it. All righty. Good job. High five. Do you want to go read your book for a minute? There we go. Jump down. Poor Mummy. All right, so you can see a little bit of patience, lots of fixing, and it's so worth it. But it's creating that beautiful triangular shape. And it's just being patient with kids to get it, because there's so much going on in the room here. But the other thing that's really important is that you just connect with them. You talk to kids. You don't talk at them, you talk with them, ask them questions, and have a little bit of fun as well. So yeah, that was perfect. I absolutely loved it. All right, I'm gonna get another setup with this beautiful family. I've got 3 stools behind me, and these are the 3 kids. This one I'm going to crop in nice and tight, but I still wanna get those heights up there in terms of the kids to reduce the difference in all of their heights. So we'll have Mum and Dad standing behind, and we'll have our 3 kids at the front, with our tallest one in the middle being on that lower step. So it's important when you do position kids in front of their parents that they're not sort of blocking any of that connection you're going to get between them in the background. And you want to try and bring them all in together and create that beautiful triangular shape. So what we're going to do is start with Mum and Dad again, and then I'm going to bring the kids in. Huge safety factor when you are positioning families and using stools, especially with little ones, is that you've got to make sure that they are nice and secure and stable when they are standing on top of objects, and parents have got their arms around them. So they have to listen. So you'll probably hear me kind of tell them to stand still and be careful a few times. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, come on over. Let's try this. Okay, Dad on this side. I always put the tallest person on the outside away from that light source. So come on in. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're actually going to stand on top of these stools. Okay, so do you want to...
I'm in the middle.
Yes, you are. Okay, you're up here, Missy. Look how tall you are. Yes, I know, but listen, you're going to have to stand really still and you're going to have to let Mummy hold you, okay? Because you're up high and we don't want you to fall because you could bang your head. Yeah.
I'm not banging my head.
Please don't bang your head. Okay, arm around over here so you guys are nice and close and just turn. That's okay. And so, madam, you're going to be here. Come this way, and what I'm going to do is just bring that stool forward just a bit. Bring your feet back for me. And that's a girl. So they're on the actual stool and not half hanging off. Foot back. Good girl. So Mummy's going to hold on to you here, and you're going to hold on to Mummy's hands. Because Mummy doesn't want to fall either. Let's see that pretty face. I know, we've got to see your face. Okay, mister. Now you're standing here on a nice wide ottoman. Dad's going to hold on to you, and you're going to hold on to Daddy, so Daddy doesn't fall. And I'm going to hold on to your book, and you're going to put your feet in the middle of that box. Now at 5, they can listen to you and they can understand instructions. 3, little different. They can understand, but you know they can be quite strong-willed as well. So you want to get through this really quite quickly. Alrighty, so I'm going to get you to pop your arm around in here, and then hang on, let it come down in behind you. Perfect, and you can hold on to Mummy's hand. You can put your other hand in your pants if you like, in your pocket. It's a beautiful kiss. You've got to hold this hand. Okay, no more kissing. Alrighty, you guys look great. You've got to stand really still though and feet back on the stool, please. Otherwise you'll have to hop down. Foot back. That's a girl. All right, feet in the middle of the stool. That's it. Okay, we're going to get this. Mum and Dad are going to hold on to those 3-year-olds so that they're nice and secure. Hold on to Daddy's hand. Yes. All righty.
I'm a 5-year-old.
You are, but you've got 2.
And I'm 6.
You are 6?
No, he's 3. I'm 6.
You can be 6 today, and you're 3.
Yeah.
Okay, come this way.
Yeah.
Feet back.
I'm 6. 3.
Hold on to Mummy's hand. And it is photo time.
I'm 6.
Okay. Hey, don't hit. No hitting. Hold on to Mum's hand. Let him be 6 just for a photo. Okay? And you can be 10. And I'm going to be 21. All right. You ready? Good job. No rocking on that stool. Daddy's got hold of you. Okay. Lean in nice and close together. Beautiful. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Me. Where's his smile? There it is. Where's that smile? Okay. All right. I need you in the middle though, champ, because you are the big brother. You're the big tall brother. That's it. 10-year-olds stand up nice and tall. Perfect. Okay, just lean back just a bit for me, Christy. That's it. Turn you this way just a bit. So we create some shape so we're not so stressed. We don't do that one. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's a saw, is it? Let's stand you in the middle of this. Ouch. Okay, hold on to Daddy's hands. Hands in your pocket. Okay, no leaning. Come forward. Stand up tall for me, please. That's a boy.
We'll lean in together.
We'll all lean in together. That's it. Are you ready? Ready, set. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Big smile. Ooh. That's a boy. Good smiles. Where's your smile? Does that look like a smile? Where's that beautiful smile? Come on. There it is. Hold on to Mummy. Hold on mummy's hand, that's it. Taking lots for all those different expressions. There we go. Hold on tight. You got to hold on to daddy's hand. That's it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, last one. Boo! And they look so impressed. They really do. I'm hoping I've got something there. I reckon I do. All right, let's get you guys down. Nice and safe. Good job. We're finished. Yay, they say. All right, so you can see that it's always just that little bit chaotic, but that's the fun of it. You know what? This is real families, and we're trying to capture this beautiful time in their lives. And you know what? Documenting kids as they grow is so important. I photographed all of these little ones as babies, and seeing them come back into the studio is so important. And this is why you want to keep that beautiful connection with your clients, so that they keep coming back and you get to see them grow, and then they get to document this, you know, beautiful time in their lives. So family portraiture, guys, really important. A little chaotic, but lots of fun. One of my favorite ways to photograph families is keeping everything really simple, really relaxed, and in beautiful, crisp, clean white. I think it looks amazing, and it's not going to date. It's a very timeless way to photograph families. You can see here we've got a bed set up. So if you're going to a client's home, this is such an incredible way to get that connection and get them interacting with each other. And, you know, photograph them in something that has meaning to them. You know, there's a connection for them with that. So going into their homes, you can utilize different areas like their living room, their lounge room, but the bedroom is also a really great place to use, as long as you've got lots of light. So you can see here I've got my beautiful family of 5 set up. We've got a little baby who's about 14 weeks old, and we've got 2 little ones as well. So at this age, you know, you can't really pose them. There's no particular way to have a 14-week-old baby sit, and especially when you've got little kids as well, they want to be close to their parents. So this is a really great way to photograph this age. I've got beautiful big windows in my studio where we've got this set up with lots of natural light. Obviously, when you go into client homes, that's not always the case, but you can take continuous light with you. You can use strobe for these types of setups as well. But here I'm using natural light because most people do have some form of natural light in their bedrooms. Now, when you are working with this age group as well, you want to be quick. You don't want to be wasting time. So I'm going to pretty much get straight to shooting after I've explained a few other little things for you. I've already got them positioned here on the bed purely because when you're getting kids and parents to climb onto a bed, it takes a little bit to get them comfortable. But what I want to point out is just how I've got them positioned here. So what I do is I have them sit towards the back of the bed. I've also got lots of pillows and supports and a wall for them to lean on, because if they're slouching back into the bed and sinking into the bed, it's not going to be very flattering. So you want to create lots of support at the back behind them so they've got something to keep them upright and positioned properly on the bed. And you know, I've just kept it really, really simple. Make sure you remove lots of clutter from the scene as well. So just ask them, is it all right to move a few things? Keep it really, really clean. I've got mum and dad coming together in the center of the bed, 2 older kids on the outside and the baby on the inside. And he's getting a little grumpy there. So we'll get started. What do you think, guys? You ready for some photos? Perfect. So we've got our basic setup here. Where I'm going to be shooting from is around here in front of the bed, and then coming in and getting some close-up shots. Like even from here, I know I can get a beautiful shot of, say, Hannah, if you just lift him up in front of you, so he's facing you, just lift him up like that in front of you. You know, we can get some really great action shots here as well. Oh, sweet boy. You can give him a cuddle. Are you sleepy? Are you feeling sleepy? So what I always like to do is tuck legs in. So I don't mind Hannah's leg being out there because she's holding a baby. She needs to get comfortable. But with little ones, I just tuck their feet in beside them. And let's have a little look here at your feet. Where are they? Here they are. And if Daddy pops his leg in, there we go. And come here with me, lean forward for me. And we'll just give you a little bit of a shuffle back so she's a bit more upright.
So a bit more comfy as well.
Yeah, bend your knees for me. Perfect. Okay. Want me to take him for just 2 seconds? Come over here, little guy. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. Hey, did you just want to change the scenery? Yes. Did you want to change the scenery? Look what I've got. Ah. Some babies don't like to sit still for long periods of time, and that's what you've got to remember when you're working with this age group and getting everybody together and happy. But we'll start with him in the middle of you guys and facing out towards me, and then I'll try and get his attention. Yeah, hi. Was it a bit boring over here? Yeah. Is that your mummy? Ready? Ooh. Hi. Hi. Hi, Eddie. Hi, gorgeous boy. Hello. Hi. And there's a smile. Good job. Okay, and if you guys just want to look at each other, I'm just going to get a couple of test shots here. Let me get this light right. So what I'm doing here is shooting with my f-stop at f4.5. I've not got everyone on the same focal plane. There's a little bit of distance there between them, but they are very closely connected there. And I'm shooting on white, so I want to make sure that I get beautiful whites, but I don't want to overexpose them. Ooh, hi. So I'm going to shoot this at a full stop, overexposed. Hi. And keep an eye on my histogram. Hi, gorgeous boy. Eddie. And keep an eye on that histogram. So we've got a little bit of white blowing out over here, but that's okay. It's where that light's coming in. All right. Hi, Billy. Can you turn and look at Eddie for me? Can you show me where Eddie's nose is? Where's his nose? Is it right there? He's like, don't touch my nose. What is it? Ooh. Where's your nose? Where's your nose? No, where's yours? Is it there? Yeah. Okay, let's get one of you guys all looking at me. Hi. Oh, looking at me. Hand down. Oh, we don't do that for the photos. We don't do that for the photos. You ready? I'm going to lift you up just a little bit. Ah, there we go. Is that good? And then if you bring your arm around him here, you want to hold on to Mummy's hands? Yeah, good boy. Where's this one? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, where's that beautiful smile? He's all right, honestly. He's like, you told me to stop me doing something I wanted to do. Let's
Are you being too, Billy?
There we go. And lean forward. I'm going to pull your shirt down.
Yeah.
What's that? Mummy's got a Band-Aid.
Yeah, just leave it.
What happened to Mummy's Band-Aid? Huh?
Have you seen the dinosaur in the camera yet?
Where? Where is it?
Smile to see it, Dave. Smile to see it.
Okay, everybody smiling. Perfect. Good girl. And I'll get you to sit forward just a little bit. That's a girl.
If you smile, it might pop out of the camera.
Kelly will show you where it is.
It only comes out for smiling kids.
That's right. And everyone's going to be smiling at the same time for it to come out.
Yeah, if you hold on here to Daddy.
What an idiot.
Yeah, he's happy. Where is Billy? There he is. He's so serious.
Oh, it's a T-Rex. Look,
Is it?
Zombie.
Eddie. Hi. You can use lots of different rattles and things like that, but I like to keep it really simple and not overstimulate them too much. I'm going to get a nice close-up of you guys.
You show Kelly your happiest face. Can you do the
Come
happy
down the
face?
camera, but only if you smile.
Are you doing smiles?
He's all right. That was beautiful. I love these moments. Cheese, he says. Let's try now with you lifting little Eddie up, turning him towards you. And Billy, you can come and sit over here if you like. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You can come and sit in here.
Oh, it's a special spot.
That's it. You can wriggle in a little closer there.
Sit down.
Come and sit here. You can sit right here. Put your bottom here for me. Good boy. But you've got to turn to face me. Can you turn this way so I can see your face?
Keep turning.
Keep turning.
Keep turning.
Keep turning.
That's it.
You're sinking.
Well
Wriggle your bottom back here. That's a boy. Let's bring your legs out this way. And you can turn and look at Daddy. Where's Daddy?
Hey, Billy.
Where's Daddy? Can you turn around this way?
Can you see?
That's a boy. Okay, yeah, and he's fine like that. He's fine, yeah. Bring him in.
All right, Billy.
And you can lift Eddie up for me. Where's Daddy?
You can leave.
Come in close here. Turn around and face Daddy.
I'm going to do it super ready.
Come in here.
You sit here, Billy.
Come in nice and close. Good job. Keep going, keep going. That's a boy. Okay. And now if you look up at Daddy.
You look at me. You gotta look at me.
Can you look at Eddie, Georgia?
Ready? Can I go to
Is
super
your
ready?
name Eddie?
Are you ready? Woo! Good job. Oh, these backlit shots are beautiful. Okay. Can you look at Eddie? That's a girl. So I'm kind of just shooting because when you're in the moment with a family like this and they start to interact, have a conversation, you want to keep getting as many of those natural shots as you possibly can. Lifestyle sessions are a little different to more formally posed shots. So you want to keep that flow and start moving around your subjects as much as you possibly can and just capture as much as you can. Keep interacting with the kids as well so they don't get bored. And can you give Daddy a big cuddle? Oh, that's beautiful. Don't want to miss out. Don't want to miss out. Okay. He is getting sleepy. This is beautiful over here. So keep moving. You're a chatterbox. You're a chatterbox. Hi. Okay. That's beautiful. All right. Hey, Billy. 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 Where's camera? No, he's serious. He's serious. Do you want to turn him around towards me and we'll see if we can get his attention? Hi. Here, I'll sit him up on you for a minute. See if we can. Oh. Hi. 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 Yeah. Whee. Let's see if I can get his attention again. Hi. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Okay, come in nice and close. That's it. Beautiful. Ooh. Eddie. Billy. Hi. Where did it go? No, is it blue? Yeah? What do you think? Where's your smiles? Hi. He is staring, which is fantastic. Yeah. Billy. You look sleepy. Are you sleepy? Where's your big cheese? Over this way. Good job. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Georgia is the perfect little poser there. I just love it. All right. So we'll let this family jump up. That was amazing. So that's just a really great example of how you can capture, some beautiful, simple, clean shots on the bed. Yeah, I just love white, all white. It's timeless, it's classic, and it really is so beautiful. Good job.
Thank you.